Almost every year, a new alien species tries to invade Earth, but never succeeds. Either they have no good plan, are not smarter than humans, or we manage to trick them in the last 10 minutes of the movie. I'm going to rank each invasion by how effective the strategy is and compare it to our real world, where aliens already control. The aliens from Arrival have arguably the smartest invasion strategy on this list. They land all over the world, making humans panic and get ready for war. But then, they don't attack or threaten humanity, and instead offer them a weapon. Making humanity destroy itself with alien tech without having to do anything is such a genius strategy. But then it turns out that the weapon is actually just a language. And the aliens leave. How disappointing. If it would have been a real weapon, humanity would destroy itself to the point where a planetary takeover becomes a walk in the park. And then it would rightfully have to go into S tier.
On your feet, maggot!
These aliens don't look smart, because they aren't. They are just drones controlled by a hive mind. But every time a nerve end of the hive mind gets killed, it has the ability to reset the day, while keeping the memories from the previous one. Every mistake can be corrected, and new strategies can be deployed and used instantly. That sounds like a superpower every one of us would love to have. Using it to conquer planets is an absolute bulletproof strategy, if it weren't for humanity's plot armor. An extraterrestrial object creates a barrier in which it changes and manipulates its environment. Animals and plants mutate, and everyone who enters will be changed by it. The alien presence is not out for war or conflict, but assimilation. Whoever gets to its center will merge with the presence, making it survive, unknowingly to humans. This alien form interacts with its world so differently than anything we know of that no human can grasp what it ultimately is or wants. And it succeeded in becoming part of the human world, from which it can survive and multiply. These aliens arrived from an extraterrestrial object, but they are out to kill every living thing on Earth. With impenetrable skin and excellent hearing, they managed to bring down humanity. Unfortunately, they don't seem like an intelligent species, but just wild animals. Them arriving on Earth seems like an accident, unless it's only the first wave of the invasion. Humanity eventually finds their weakness and fights back, but at that point, most of civilization is already destroyed. This creature transforms into the beings it devours and can split its body to survive. It inherits basic intelligence from the bodies it morphs into, but does not seem to have a general intelligence that goes beyond survival and killing. It can't reproduce and can be killed with fire, making it rather weak. It can easily take over an isolated outpost, but not the entire world. Monsters emerge from a different dimension and destroy cities all over the world. Fortunately for humans, with giant robots, most of the monsters can be stopped. Only many years later, it becomes clear what the monster's ultimate goal is: terraforming Earth to make it uninhabitable for humans and habitable for them. But they give humans enough time to adapt and grow. We might someday get a third movie in which the aliens get another try, but for now, this has to go into B tier.
Never fallen asleep driving before.
I need a f***ing bat in the side of the head.
The next ones on this list are our first stoner aliens. They invade Earth by drawing shapes into cornfields, blinking with UFOs over cities, and making doorbell pranks. It's unclear if they are just high and have a good time, or if that is actually their best plan to take over Earth. Earth, which is basically a giant ocean. An ocean filled with water. Water, which is the only weakness of these aliens. They must have been really high to travel to Earth, or some resource here is worth taking such a risk. But it might just be that these are actually friendly aliens. I mean, one of them tries to cure Mel Gibson's son of asthma at the end of the movie. Regardless, for an invasion, this is clearly D tier. Our next stoner aliens come to Earth at night to collect magic mushrooms in the forest. They seem to be so high, they can't form sentences or understand how to interact with most human objects. They even casually leave their body behind on Earth. It seems like this would be a species humanity would invade and enslave, not the other way around.
The only thing that will happen soon is we're all gonna die soon.
Sounds like bullshit to me, man.
It's not bullshit, okay? It's real talk, is facts.
In Bird Box, we have demon aliens. Everyone who looks at them tries to kill themselves, except a few chosen ones, who stay alive and side with the demons to hunt other humans. It is possible to resist the demons and overcome the urge to hurt other humans, but only temporarily. The demons' abilities are straightforward but extremely effective. Most of humanity is wiped out, and the survivors can't trust each other. The best scientists are looking for a cure and a way to kill the demons, but we will have to wait for another movie to see if they will succeed. The Cloverfield monsters are what the Pacific Rim aliens wanted to be. Their first wave with giant clovers all over the world surprised humanity. Their small and fast ground troops are vastly superior in one-on-one combat against humans, and the aerial units can survey and clean up large areas with gas. After 3 movies, it is still not clear if humanity has an immediate chance of taking back Earth, but with the sheer size of the largest monsters we see, this seems very unlikely. With sheer overwhelming strength, this belongs in S tier.
Welcome to Earth.
This classic has a very similar all-out war scenario. But the aliens were too lazy to watch Star Wars: A New Hope that released 19 years earlier, else they would have drastically changed the design of their ships. While they managed to disrupt humanity for a few days, they didn't get any further.
Every time you guys don't listen to me, I'm telling your mother.
The Europeans brought all kinds of diseases with them when conquering the Americas. Ironically, these technologically far advanced aliens do everything right, except check if they can live on Earth in the first place. Well, good try. The twist with this movie is that instead of attacking us, they are attacking our welfare system. Stranded on Earth, they are exploited and maltreated. Nobody wants them, and they surely don't want to be here either. Obviously, this movie is more a social commentary about modern society than an alien movie, but at least for the creativity of the invasion, we have to put it into C tier. This list would not be complete without this chaotic evil entry. In this alternate universe, humans don't attack, but welcome the aliens. And even when the aliens start killing humans and causing madness, the humans still believe it's some cultural misunderstanding. The aliens are technologically superior and could take over Earth, but they are having way more fun just destroying stuff. Eventually, humans find a way to get rid of them. Technologically, these aliens belong in A tier, but their primitive behavior puts them in B tier.
What's your problem? I said, what's your problem?
The final entry on this list deserves its spot at the top of S tier. Instead of an alien invasion, we see how the aliens have already infiltrated society. They did not attack Earth, but created a radio signal that makes humans unable to identify the aliens, and then conspired with the rich and powerful to take over the planet. They accelerate climate change to terraform Earth and make it closer to their home planet, while using its resources for their own gain. While this species does not seem more intelligent than humans, they strategically abuse the weaknesses of our society and political system, as humans would if it would be the other way around. At the end of the movie, their presence is unveiled, because the one antenna they use to relay their radio signal through is destroyed. But these aliens would be smart enough to have a failsafe or backup. If aliens, reptilians, or the evil elite controls our world, this movie shows how they would do it. This can't get anything else than S tier. And this is the final list. If you think I forgot something, which I probably did, leave it in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.